Alright, let's go. Do a quick save before we do this. We never know what's on the other side. Have to replenish the fighter losses too. Shouldn't be a big issue. But our fighters did rip through that ISD pretty nicely. Don't know if any of our capitals other than the Dreadnought got in firing range for their weaponry. There's one TIE fighter stuck in the engine section. When we go through the gate there, he'll get unstuck. Oh.
You're making a big mistake. Asteroid.
Thank God we're dealing with these asteroids. Yeah, there's an interdictor. We'll deal with this pretty quickly. There's a Victory 2. An interdictor right there.
I'll make sure you regret that.
Sure you will. And I would imagine...
Really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. It's a 1.
You're cooked. Awaiting orders.
2 separate fleets. 2 ISD-1s. And I think they're going to head this way. So at least 2 ISDs here in the system. Yeah, and I think we could take them. And top is definitely turning around.
Asteroid. 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 Asteroid.
I'm curious about these asteroids. Is there only one gun firing at them?
Asteroid.
Awaiting orders.
And it's out of range. Okay. Atlantis still coming in.
That was a really silly thing to do.
Oh, he's coming in on an attack run.
Help!
just reverse out. See if those ISDs want to come through in a minute or two. And we'll drop him back over with the rest of the fleet. Which I suppose we need to expand upon if we're going to take on multiple ISDs.
You don't stand a chance.
Definitely not talking to me, right? You're attacking TIE Squadron Brute.
Entering system. Morning Star.
Might just give up on capturing ISDs for the moment and maybe just build munificence and so on. We don't need to do that. Yeah, so more and more of them have started to arrive. There's a 2 in system now. Placing the one that just came through here a few minutes ago. We'll get you over here too.
We found something out here.
A lockbox. Lovely. Okay, what were we at? 24 million?
Activating travel drive.
58 to be a little bit better. But did I have to redo this after the reload? Probably. Wharf has made us 11.4 million. And I'm pretty sure we learnt the Dreadnought then in the middle of that fight. Yeah, we learnt the Dreadnought. Yeah, and hopefully then the next one will get us the engines. I need to buy some better thrusters. Give us more options on that front. Gene Ocean Cruiser is fighting the Neutron Star Cruiser. That's all fine. And we need to restock on fighters. Can I jump that far? I cannot. Okay. Anyone in between?
Entering system. Silent witness.
This is Technics. In our Munificent. Patrolling around Silent Witness. He's took a few hits too. Yeah, we claim Silent Witness and you need to spend a bit of time building some more stations here. We have a couple more resources that we need to provide to our wharf and our shipyard from scratch so that we don't need to buy anything. And then they can be pretty much pure profit. Which would be lovely. Oh, we're still too far? We are. Oh, even that? Oh no, that's not the system I thought it was. Just bunny hop across. One of our
Entering
miners.
system. Grand exchange.
I really like this model. And that means that we should be able to jump over to, let's go to the Delta 7.
We found something out here.
Oof. You're just sitting in space? Okay.
Requesting immediate backup.
So maneuverable. So you can see the in-ocean cruiser only has one crew. Part of the group I bought just to analyze them and pick up their components. So we now have the turrets, we have the engine, so we can fully fit these ourselves. Right, they only cost like 11 million off the AI, so not too bad to build. We go cruiser, my preset. It only has the all-round Mark 1s. Right. Well, let's have a look at your stats. 18-kilometer range on these. Weapon output 4,500. 1,900 to shields. .13-kilometer range. Fire damage. 13 kilometers is not bad for a ship that size, so we'll stick with them. Then I'm going to stick it all quads. Give it a docking computer, all the good stuff. Just in case, and we'll give it a half and half crew. Short on hull parts. Build me 8. Because why not?
Requesting immediate backup.
Yeah, Techno Union and the Corporate Security Authority taking shots at each other the whole time in this system. Kind of worked out well for us.
Entering system. Highest mists. Jump beacon. Sacred relic.
Awaiting orders.
So I think we'll start building up a bunch of dreadnoughts, ocean cruisers. I'll probably buy a couple of victories to break down. Hey, Captain Ryutaro, how are you, man? How you doing?
You're in for it. mistake.
At the Venator?
You're in for it.
Isn't you posting about in Urg's Discord? I don't even know where to start on one of them.
Fight like an art new. You're just asking for it.
Yeah, this thing actually has four forward firing weapons.
You're in for it.
Gives it decent firepower for its size.
You're making a big mistake.
It is actually a fighter I'm very much considering having a lot of in our fleet.
You're just asking for it. You'll regret that.
I don't even want their ship. Well, is that an AEG? Nope. There's a bunch of fighters.
You're just asking for it.
And a munificent on the way in as well.
I'm starting to get worried. You don't stand a chance. Danger.
Could you say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Jump beacon. Sacred relic.
It's like a relic there. Yeah, our ships haven't even started here yet. That's the dreadnought that's being analyzed. It's fine. Why are you searching for trades? You need a ton of hull parts. We have a hull parts factory next door.
Entering system. Sacred relic.
Requesting immediate backup.
Who do we have that's close by? Yeah, they could be out of range, or the price isn't right, or whatever. A lot of little things that could be wrong there. I'm gonna save before I go into this fight, so that we don't lose like an hour progress or about however long it's been since I last saved. I've learnt my lesson. Only took a couple of 100 times, but hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Appreciate people hanging out. I know most people are here for the pews, not me.
Requesting immediate backup.
Standard ties. Pride with no hood. The Gazanti, there's a TIE fighter.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh no. You're done. Big mistake. Very big mistake. We were hit.
This is worthless. Stay away.
Oh, your mission's bugged?
Escape pod.
Right, there is someone chasing me.
Bad move, pilot.
Bad move is right. That trader just jumped out, so
You call yourself a pilot?
I do indeed. Fly like a real Jedi. Shift E. Get someone in your sights, get close to them, and hit Shift E. Gives you guaranteed closest target, and then because I do have the auto aim thing or the aim assist on, it helps out a lot. But we got that freighter out of there. Oh, I have a Valorant system. Not even the TIE fighter elites. Well,
Ardu would stand more chance than you.
you might have missed a few of the earlier fights. Man, I wish I had my Royal Guard interceptor. That is a fighter I really like flying. We got sniped by a large weapon on Xenon Eye, which was really, really unfortunate. One shot. Alright, move the Valor back. We'll probably rejoin this fight in a second. I did see a Munificent, didn't I? He didn't go next door, did he? Oh yeah, he did. Flew straight past the enemy. But a lot of ships with auto repair, they do up to a point. Ooh. Ooh, what's the crew on one of these? I haven't bumped into one in this playthrough yet, so I don't have the numbers. For fighters? Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, but I suppose you can try and set up a carrier. Although that in itself is funky.
I'm not afraid of you. We were hit. You really didn't want to do that.
Requesting immediate backup.
You should consider a different career. Is that the best you can do? Get me out of here.
One. Do you know what? Don't need a theta shuttle.
Escape pod.
Yeah, I have to say, I am liking the Delta 7. Gazanti, don't care about that. And that Victory is just sitting at the gate. Tempting. That's very tempting too. I'm presuming that that's part of this fleet. If we go anywhere near that, we'll have that ISD 2 on top of us. Victory 2 down there too. The Victory in system here didn't budge when the Munificent went past. These guys are coming back to us. Or at least towards us.
Awaiting orders.
Valor is now back in Nopalius' fortune.
An Arnu would stand more chance than you.
Yeah. They were coming straight for us.
Requesting immediate backup.
So let them.
You're going down.
And if you ever see that text on the bottom, if it's white, it's directly at you. It's great. It's just text between ships in system. They're gonna jump right in on this station's guns. Station does have guns, right? Oh. Yes, the station does have guns.
You're going down.
Okay, you got into a scuffle there, you're just about here.
Short range transporter. B.
Hey, why don't our ships jump in like that?
Danger.
Got black cannons on that too.
We were hit.
I don't know if you guys can even see that TIE fighter, but there's one right in front of us here.
Space debris.
Damage is getting severe. That wasn't your best move.
Danger.
Gotta remember, he has Fhiachs, so he doesn't actually have to hit us.
Your space debris.
Space debris.
Kinda hoping he was gonna come up after us. Oh, the other Gazanti won. Here we go. They're on the range of the turrets now.
You're going down. That wasn't your best move.
Danger.
Yeah, so you see that there, Fhiachs. Didn't hit us, but did a bit of damage.
Time to wipe you
I just want to get only one piece.
Report range transporter. B.
I love small scale engagements. Bit of a lock up there.
Requesting immediate backup. That was a bad move.
I was thinking earlier, and I think I'm going to build a bunch of defenders and a bunch of interceptors, and probably a bunch of Delta 7s,
Damage is getting serious.
and just get them. One sec. Get them into Heretic's End, and just hold down the gate area for as long as possible and see how it goes. Three fighters. Now they're going through the gate, never mind. That Gazanti's down. Give me all the loot.
Please, don't spare us.
Danger.
You're going to regret.
You're in trouble now.
Danger.
Oof. If I was one of those TIE pilots, I would have launched. The Defender. I think we could do with another laser from a Defender.
You're in trouble. You're not taking me out like that. You're going to regret that.
Yeah, he's a crown over his head, so he's the leader of a group. So, yep, they're there. Dip, duck, dodge, dip, and dive.
I'm not talking to you. What do you never?
Oh no, missiles? Nope, we're out. Nope, nope.
Entering system. Highest mists.
I'm not fighting 3 TIE advanced while dodging missiles. That's just not gonna happen. A lot of the time they'll have proton torpedoes and they're much slower, but if you hear that that particular homing noise and you're in a little fighter like that, oof. When I'm outnumbered like that.
Autopilot engaged.
Definitely a nifty little fighter though. Geonosian cruisers have not started building yet, that's fine. They're going to take a little while. Pretty okay on everything else, and then Technics is up in Silent Witness, keeping an eye on things. Yeah, as you can see, they're sending so many ships over this direction, it's crazy. Oh man.
You found something out here.
Entering system. Nobilious fortune.
All the dead TIE fighters. Another dead ISD.
Autopilot. Disengage.
What ships are in our fleet? Well, at the moment, we have a Providence class, which is SMG Kim. We have the Lasting Vengeance, which is the, we'll say, the story ship. So that's our ISD 2. but it has a very minimal fit. It doesn't have its 8 main batteries or anything like that. Got Whirlwind in the Victory 2. We have Kispecock in the Harrower. Where's our Dreadnought gone? Oh, there he is. Plumber Smack in the Dreadnought, and then we have Technics over here in the Munificent at the moment. They're our main capitals at the minute. We're going to be building a lot more Munificents. Maybe definitely build a looser hulk or two. Because I think using a looser hulk could be the way to just swamp an ISD. A matter of getting it on its own. That's the issue, is that our fleet wants to kill everything. We do have a freighter looser hulk that was kind of gifted to us by the corporate security division attacking one in our system. It was great. What's the current price on the Munificent? Oh, 54? So I'm kind of curious, if I go without the main batteries, will it work better in battle and actually try and get all of these turrets to fire? I'm kind of curious about that. I think the problem that it has with the AI is that it wants to fire these weapons. But these weapons are actually really strong. Like the average turret output is 15-3. Main weapon burst damage is 21-2. What are you shooting? Shooting a trader. Oh, and I suppose, yeah, we do have a wharf. At the beginnings of a shipyard and a wharf. And we're using the reverse engineering mod. So we've been able to capture pretty much all of these ties. We captured them and reverse engineered them so that we could build them. That's right, the MS2Ps have better DPS. I put in an order for 6 defenders. After the stream, I'll have a look and see about our traders actually doing stuff. Some of them seem to be. Yeah, some of them seem to be. The medium ships we but did we get the turrets? We did. I didn't realize we got. When did we get them? Oh, that's right. I captured like 2 of them before last stream. God damn. Right then. The docking computer, long range scanners. Hey, Plumber Smack.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking
permission
Such
granted.
a pretty ship. Which one? Let's order 10 of them. Fair, all Star Wars ships. Oh, I was just wondering which one you meant in general. Yeah, why aren't you selling to our stuff? Is that the lowest price? Customs Corvette? I really like Customs Corvette. It shreds fighters. Oh, what's going on here? Wait, what?
Requesting immediate backup.
Wait, what?
Worf.
Okay, Jesus. Yeah, you have hull parts. Your buy offer is above what we're selling them for, so that's good. Self-supply. So buy the damn things. And maybe we need to give them more traders. Like, it's making money. Oh, Plumber's Mag, actually.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, what's going on there? Who's attacking that? I don't know if you were around actually for that, but at the moment you have a dreadnought named after you, but we will upgrade you to a proper capital. I don't like people being in the large ships because they tend to die real quick. But we'll be building a lot of XLs, so we'll be naming people after them. Them after people. Munificent versus Victory. Munificent dies because it's below the Victory.
Requesting immediate backup.
You have a soft spot for them? Fair enough. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the out-of-system combat at the moment. I don't know what it's like in vanilla at the moment. But we might have to get together a small, well, a mini katana fleet. Now we could go in here also, right? It might be a benefit to us in the long run to set up a defense station here. If we could set up a defense station here, it would probably just help everyone out. And then they'd be able to support us against the Empire and the Order.
Requesting immediate backup.
But at the same time, I'm just gonna like go into production overdrive here in a little while and build roughly 100 fighters, build a bunch of corvettes and a couple of cruisers and stuff.
Docking permission granted.
And we're gonna gather all of them together and literally just send them into Heretic's End. And guard this. What's my typical order of battle? Shoot them until they're dead. Now, in the last run it was basically a couple of ISDs with interceptors and defenders. I'm very
Requesting
much...
immediate backup.
I love fighters in this game. So I'll fly one as much as I can. In large battles, be a little bit more difficult for the player to be in a fighter because you will get priority targeted sometimes. That Geonosian cruiser is just harassing people, and I'm okay with that. If they want to bail out of that ship, then it's ours. But how we got our looser Hulk. Yeah, my idea at the moment is to just like funnel in a huge amount of ships to defend this area. I would imagine that they'll send in their fleet. And if we can soak up a bit of that and then send in ours
Requesting immediate backup.
while that action is going on, maybe we can take it out and then we go straight for this. Need to take that out. Then we set up our typical blockade area. We'll set up a blockade of ships here and then systematically destroy these other stations as well. And if we can get the blockade be good enough, because I would imagine they'll send I'd imagine they'll start sending ships through pretty quickly. Honestly, because of the way I play and my time for playing, it's probably just going to be the Empire. That's interesting. Is that because of the Commerce Guild?
Requesting immediate backup.
Auto. Engage.
I've said before, if I was doing 8 hours a day of this, then yeah, we'd probably try and take out multiple factions.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
But I don't, so we won't. We're killing a bunch of stuff. Good. Where are we killing a bunch of stuff? Here. Perfect. I'm gonna get you to fly in there just so you're not on your own out there. Yeah, mine is more
Entering Grand exchange. 4.
very mentally taxing job. It was nice to just kind of chill out with. A couple of hours in the evening, and I'm trying to have a bit of a social life now as well. Ah, don't be sorry, man. It's I work in healthcare. That's the way it is. Autopilot, what are you doing? I like that you're being careful. Good. Yeah, usually in asteroid fields I turn it off. But I was stretching, so I
Entering
didn't want to.
system. 18 billion.
Here we go.
Autopilot.
Disengage.
I do love that they put in the epically failed voice line.
We found something out here.
Entering
cruiser.
system. Silent witness.
Okay, the close one auto detonated. Oh no, it didn't. It did. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Hopefully this doesn't explode while we're underneath it. That has happened to me before. Once you know where these little things are, it's kind of easy to do this. Oh, that's ours.
Docking granted.
Get that problem doing a lockbox. Lockbox is a little bit different because you might have shot the wrong thing. But abandoned wrecks like that, they detonate after a while to get rid of the clutter. Ah, the logo looks good. Right, that's a free AA9. It's a gas miner. You realize you had to do that? Oh yeah. Another thing with the lockboxes is don't target them. If you're using like the aim assist, because I do. You come up to a lockbox and you target it like that. A lot of the time the aim assist will like go directly onto it and actually not onto the area that you want to hit. It can be finicky, so I would like unselect it.
Jump beacon. A Tikva's choice.
So that you can like manually shoot wherever, you know, and it won't suddenly drag it over. Ah, yes, okay. They are getting close, aren't they? How's that build coming along? It's now a wharf. Excellent. Well, technically. So, yeah, 62% through on that build. Then it just has a couple more sections. So that's not bad at all. We will soon be able to build fighters in this system. It's going to be really handy for reinforcing. Get to build corvettes and everything there. Yeah, that's going to be pretty sweet. This AA9. The AA9 gas miner, which one needs plasma conductors in there? Now you need graphene. Find metals. I think the beginning of the next stream we'll do a... We'll look back into our economy. I'm just going to sell this for now. And see what we want to add to it. And then we'll build up a bunch of stations. Lovely. And it automatically gets a crew member. Oh, it's not bad at all. But we're not hurting too much on money right now. $3.8 from Claytronics. $3.4 from the trading station, and the trading station is just taking in everything overflow from our other stations. 3.5 from the wharf, 800k from the shipyard. I think the scrapping mechanic will be on Rex. I'd imagine. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I hope they do it well. I really do. But I just don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they come up with. Right, control ship auxiliary. Oh, I've been waiting for scrap mechanic for a long time. This is why I want to use the looser hulk. Just swamp an ISD. And it's just going to be easier to control with this one ship. But the extra bail rates and everything, they're actually changed by Interworlds itself. So it's not a separate mod doing that anymore. I've turned off better piracy. You can turn it on and tweak the settings because it comes with settings. Like if you go in, if you have extensions, you'll see you have extension options here. And say I have extra game options. And I can change like the mass traffic density around stations, so I have that down because I'm not doing the missions that require me to shoot it anymore. Stuff like that. Disable help pop-ups, go to little bits like that. You haven't found many abandoned ships in Interworlds. I guarantee you, if you look at Battletech's Choice every now and then, you will find abandoned ships. They won't be around forever, you know. As I said, they will self-destruct. It's like the Xenon are prevalent there. They're picking off freighters as they come through, and every now and then one of them fails. Oh, do you know what? That's what I want to do right now, actually, is... You're hanging there fighting for a bit. We're right there. Actually, yeah, we're literally on the other side of the gate. Bunch of Xenon just jumped through.
Entering system. Fhiachs choice.
Yeah, you can see they're picking off the ships as they come through that station. That's why I'm thinking we might actually send a fleet in here and wreck the Xenon stations. And set up our own. I wish there was more to explore, you know what I mean? There's a couple of wrecks and stuff, but you know, at this point, like, there's been so much destruction and everything, there should be like abandoned stations and you know. I wish the galaxy was randomized. Well, stations are randomized.
Entering system.
Other than a
Prime.
few key ones, stations are randomized on game start. And then after that, it's whatever the AI want to build. Yeah, so like the wharf and the shipyard will always be here in Aragon Prime, but the location and layout of the other stations is randomized. There's certain key stations that are always going to be there.
Docking granted.
Was over the wrong pad.
Successfully docked.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Oh, I had one on board. Players on combats. I'm gonna go up with a Q7 droid. 30 seconds. Guys, I'm gonna call it there for the moment. I do appreciate people hanging out. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, and hopefully I'll catch you next time.